What's going on, guys? ICEMAN back here with another Wheelspin Drift Challenge video. We are still at Fortune Island, so yeah, I'm just really enjoying these videos, so I thought I'd continue them on. This is the Porsche 968 Turbo S that I did in a previous video. If you haven't checked that out yet, I recommend doing it. It is pretty freaking cool. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to the festival here and start doing some wheel spins. Here we go. Alright, this is going to be a fun challenge for today. It's the 1969 Volkswagen Class 1 over 1600 Baja Bug. Yeah, don't know how I feel about it, but let's go ahead and collect it and get back to the festival here and see what kind of swaps and stuff we can do to it. Alright guys, here we are in Volkswagen and there she is. 69 Class 5 1600 Baja Bug. Let's go ahead and get in it. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I mean, it couldn't be any worse than the Arctic truck, right? The Helix, it's probably actually better. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what kind of swaps we can do for this guy. We could do the F4 Turbo, the F4 Turbo Rally, or the F6. We are going to do the Turbo Rally this time. I think we did the F6 last time. We're going to leave it rear wheel drive as per usual. We can make it have some meaty tires, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep it simple and clean this time. For the wheels, let's go with something a little interesting for this bug. Maybe these covers, yeah. Or maybe the where are they? These guys. 1552s, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling those. Those are definitely what we're going with today. We're gonna leave the size the same just because they look pretty good. Let's go ahead and get all of the drivetrain upgrades as always, and all of the platform and handling upgrades as always. And last but not least, all of the powertrain, engine upgrades, whatever. This game, I tell you, just keeps skipping over these. We're going to go ahead and get all these upgrades, and then we're moving on here. $60,850 is what it's going to cost me. And our peak power is going to go up to 645 horsepower. Our weight's going to go down to, or up to 2,471. Just because of that roll cage we threw in there. And then the lateral G's stay the same. I don't know why it says it went down, but you know what? Oh well. Our class goes up to an S1 829. So let's go ahead and install this and get over to tuning. Alright guys, here we are in tuning. For tires and gearing, as always, we're going to leave them the same. We're going to go with a -5 on the front and a -2 on the rear. And we're going to go high for the angle. For the springs, we're going to drop it as low as we can. And we are going to increase the stiffness to be as stiff as we can go, which is apparently only 4.4 pounds per inch. And we're going to go full lock on the differential. Let's apply this and get on out to needle climb. But first, let's see what kind of designs there are out there for this. We got a Ken Block one. Of course we're going to go with that. Come on. There we go. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get up to needle climb and let's see how well this bug can do. Alright guys, on our way up here I did make a ton of changes to the tune. There's a lot that I needed to change. I brought the tire pressure up to 40 pounds per square inch. I brought the gearing down to a 3.0. However, I'm going to bring it back up to a 3.55. Oop, nope. And then alignment, nothing there. And roll bars, I stiffened them up to 36.5 pounds, or I'm assuming that's in pounds per inch, but I don't know. Then we went on to dampening and we also stiffened them up a bit just because there was a lot of body roll with the car, so I didn't really like it, so we just adjusted it as we saw fit. So anyway, let's see what kind of numbers we can throw down here at needle climb with this thing. It is not the best, that is for sure, but it's definitely not a car you would normally just be like, yeah, I want to make that a drift car. So if you're actually interested in doing this as a drift car, then I have to say you are one crazy guy, because that is insane. I don't know if I would ever use this as a regular drift car. Coming up to here, we got about 70,000 points, which isn't horrible. So I mean, honestly, if you're on a budget, I don't even know how much this thing cost, if I'm going to be honest. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how much this car cost, so who knows? Maybe it's not a good budget car, but maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, coming up through here, we're over 100,000 points, which is not terrible whatsoever, but it's definitely not the best. But it feels better now than it did before. It was very loose and soft. It wasn't to my liking, so had to stiffen it up a bit, and now it's more rigid, and I like it much better now. So that's my preference, though. It's whatever you guys prefer. I feel like this is a little more easier to control with less body roll, but what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Alright, 255,000 around that corner. Coming around the last corner, if we can break 300,000, you'd color me surprised if that's possible. But it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that today. We got 288,000, which is way more than I was ever expecting this thing to actually get. Oh, please don't. Please don't. But yeah, no, this is not what I was expecting at all. The car itself is actually not too bad. So let's go ahead and go downhill and see what kind of score we can get going down. Maybe I can get a 300,000 score. Who knows, or not. Almost lost it, but I didn't lose it, so give me some credit there. I mean, this thing is not that bad, if I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I mean, with the tune that I've got on here, it definitely is an interesting build, to say the least. This will be very fun to show to you guys. I'm excited for you to see it, so you'll have to let me know your thoughts as I spin out into the wall here. I really want to hit that 300,000 mark. That would be great, especially in this thing. That would be a milestone and a half. I will be sharing pictures of this on my Instagram and Twitter, so if you are not following those, I highly suggest it. You can follow the links in the description to my Instagram and Twitter. I also have a Twitch, but I don't hardly ever post there, and I don't remember the last time I actually streamed on Twitch. I do most of my streaming here on YouTube now, so yeah. We're at almost 300,000 already, so yeah, that is amazing for this car. So let's go ahead and celebrate that. 300,000 right there. Oh, I love it. It's so interesting. It's so weird, and it's not popular by any means. So it's definitely fun to get these cars in these wheel spin challenges. Of course, I didn't get any extra points there at the end because I about spun out again. But anyway, this was a lot of fun doing this one. I would never choose these buggies ever, especially for a drifting car. But if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can become a part of these weird drift builds. And you can honestly make some suggestions for me too if you really want to, for some drift builds to do, and I will definitely do it for you guys. While you're at it, when you subscribe there, go ahead and turn on those notifications. That way you get notified anytime I post a new video or go live. And when I go live, my subscribers have a chance to join me in an open lobby, so long as it doesn't get full. And honestly, it rarely ever does, so you have a pretty good chance of getting in. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like. That way I know you guys are interested in this content, and you also like these weird kind of drift builds. I know I am a fan of them. However, sometimes I get a little scared about them because I don't know what to expect. But anyway, thanks for coming out again, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.